What is up, ladies and gentlemen? It is the end of the day of the trading day, and I took two trades today that were break even, but not on my main account. I took them on uh, one on SPX and one on. Well, I mean, my bias was obviously correct, as you can see. I had sell side, internal sell side, buy side, internal buy side, buy side. I wanted to see this level get taken, which was also like the full fillage of the 4-hour fair value gap and the 4-hour high, which we also did get, which is really good. But I mean, as you can see, we just came down, didn't sweep sell side here. Obviously, it's a draw on liquidity. We come down, we do sweep sell side right there. And I think the one trade I took on my like demo account, kind of, it's my other funded that's just not funded, but it was right here. It was off this this reaction. Like, I think it was something like this. I had my stop short, and sneeze. My stops were like short, kinda. Get this off. I had them just right there at first, and I had like first TP I think at big highs. Just, I don't know. Probably should have added a little lower, but that's where I wanted my first TP, because we already previously hit this, and this wouldn't have been necessarily the best one of one. Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of just trying to, on this other account, just kind of let plays play out. But like after we got all the way up to here, I set stops to break even. Obviously, you can see we come back, retrace almost in like 10 minutes, and we get stopped out, which is okay. It's not a big deal at all. Yeah, but I did want to see SPX. I was happy with my bias today. I've been kind of struggling the last few days, but I really just looked at it and I was like, okay, it looks like we're about to run this 4-hour fair value gap, so it doesn't matter, so I'm going to be bullish. And, I mean, as you can see, we swept liquidity right here. These lows swept, then we rally up. It's pretty simple. We can go down and find an entry. Solid. I mean, if you're staring at, I had a math test, or else I probably would have seen this. I'm going to just let price develop, like Justin Werlane says. Oh my gosh, we finally get a sweep of that liquidity. We get an imbalance. We get a touchback in reaction. You could have entered twice. One entry could have been off that rejection, or even a comeback. Reject again, which should have been about the same entry. Set your stops. I mean, you could first go below the lows, then have them at, I mean, you could have first TP at these highs. Let's say that's first TP. And you could have second TP be old liquidity or in the news. And then third, obviously, being external. And I mean, this would have been a freaking beautiful trade. And you could have even got out and went like these highs, top of this fair value gap. Freaking had a hole. I mean, obviously those are home run plays that we're not always gonna get. We don't always have to get those. But I mean, you would have had a 4RR, move the stop up, eventually be a fucking monster trade. But you know, you don't have to get them all. It's not the point. The point is just to win a couple. The point is just to get your share. I think I still have the trade marked out on those. Nas was being stubborn at first and was going real low. See, SPX was in a 1-hour fair value gap, and Nas was too, but Nas decided it was this fair value gap off the start right here, but Nas decided to want to disrespect it. Went very low, formed an SMT before SPX finally came down and swept. You have the consolidation, and then eventually, I mean, there's probably more lows that got swept. Let's see. Not really. I mean, we kind of just filled this full fair value gap all the way. Come down, wicket. Finally get the displacement. You get a breaker structure right here. Could enter off the breaker structure. Nas is kind of scary. You know, I haven't fully conquered taking trades on Nas just because how volatile it is and how fast it moves. I'm trying to see like where you can find an entry. I don't know. I mean, I think a solid entry here is because you see we never break structure to the downside. Don't break it yet. Oops, we come back down. Don't break it. We break it back here. Come back down. Big wicks down. You could probably enter off the inversion if you really wanted to. I haven't mastered those yet either. But I mean, you see you have the inversion. Come up, close above it. You could enter, put it below, rally. Nas was stubborn today. But yeah, those are the trades. Break even day. A lot of news tomorrow, so probably not going to trade tomorrow. Definitely watch the market though. I think I'm going to go home this weekend, so that'll be nice. And yeah, that's my market recap for today. Bias was finally correct. Finally feeling good. I don't know, kind of had a rough week. Down like 170 on my funded account. It's okay though. We'll make it back. Why is there a thumbs up right here? What? Thumbs up. Hold on, I'm not high. What? Hold on, I'm gonna check the film. You guys have a great evening.